Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. How are you guys on today? Guess what time it is? It is story time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited. I have an awesome story for us on today. But before we get started, I would like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for story time with Miss Doris. I'm so excited to be reading to you a live story on today. I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. And to all of you that's going to be catching this story time, live story time on a replay, hello and welcome. Today's story we're going to be reading is Squeak the Lion. Squeak the Lion. And this is a paperback book written by Catherine Sully and illustrated by Emma Leach. Illustrated by Emma Leach. So I'd like to give shout outs to all of you that's celebrating a birthday on today, to all of our new followers. Hello to you, Anya Design Fashions. Hello and welcome to Storytime with Miss Doris. I'm so glad you subscribe and tune in to Storytime. So welcome to you, our new follower, Brayla Abraham. Hello, Brayla. What if it's one of the artists that we read one of their books? And also to Carolyn. Hello to you guys and welcome to live story time with Miss Doris. So shout outs to all of you. Shout out to my family. Shout outs to you, TM. Hello, TM. We miss you, TM. Hello, Amelia, Harmony, Tanelia. Hello, Aria. Hello, Poopas. Hello, Eliza. Hello, Azaria. Hello to all of you guys out there. So, Royce. Hi, guys. How are you? I hope you're having an awesome evening on today. Well, guess what? Let's go ahead on and get to that Storytime song. But remember, guys, when we're doing that Storytime song, make sure you are practicing safety first at all times. We don't want you guys injuring yourself at all. Practice safety first. Still good at song. I love that Storytime song. I do own the copyrights to the song that's playing in the background. Storytime. It's story time. Shout out to all of our followers out in Africa. Hello to you. I hope you guys are having an awesome morning, because it is morning there in Africa. It's story time. It's story time, and I'm so excited to be reading you a live story on today. And to our new followers, I'm excited to be reading to you your first live story time story on today. Well, moms, dads, nanas, papas, go ahead on and have a seat while Miss Doris read you a live story on today. Squeak the Lion. Squeak the Lion. Hello, Shakana. Hello, Shaquavia. How are you on today? Squeak the Lion. Little Squeak was the youngest lion cub in the pride, and all the other lions loved Squeak. He's so cute and cuddly, they said. Isn't he funny, they said. But Squeak didn't want to be cute or funny. Squeak wanted to be just like his older brothers, Bruno and Leo. Bruno was brave and strong. Leo was clever and cunning. Squeak wasn't even his proper name. His real name was Rory. That was a proper lion's name. Squeak was a really silly name. Why does everyone call me Squeak? He asked his brothers grumpily. Because you were a baby. You went squeak, 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 explained Leo. So everyone called you Squeak, laughed Bruno. One day Bruno and Leo were going hunting. Wait for me, called Squeak, trotting after them. Squeak hurried to catch up, but soon his little legs were feeling really tired. When he stopped for a rest and watched as Bruno and Leo disappeared into the tall, tall grass. When he finally caught up with them, Bruno and Leo were crushed over a nest of easy-looking eggs. Suddenly there was a hiss. A head appeared, swaying above all the tall grass. It was a snake. The nest of eggs belonged to her. She hung at the lion's cub, but brave Bruno roared. He swiped the snake with his paw, and it slithered away. Wow, Bruno, that was brave, said Leo as the lion cubs made their way home. Did you see how Bruno swiped that sneaky snake? Just at that moment, the Squeak spotted a lizard crossing the path. He swiped the lizard with his paw, just like Bruno, but the lizard quickly flicked out his tongue, smacking Squeak on the nose. Squeak was so surprised that he jumped. The angry lizard continued on its way. Bruno and Leo laughed. You're so funny, Squeak, they roared. The next day, Bruno and Leo went hunting again. Wait for me, cried Squeak as he followed his brothers down to the watery holes. It was very, very muddy along the bank, and Squeak's paw kept sinking into the mud. It slowed him down. Now I'll never catch up, he sighed as he watched his brothers walking ahead. Then Bruno and Leo stopped. They spied some paw prints in the mud. These tracks belong to a water buffalo, said clever Leo, sniffing the ground. Let's follow it and sneak up on it from behind, said brave Bruno as he walked along the muddy trails. By the time Squeak reached the water, there was lots and lots of paw prints in the mud, and his brothers was nowhere to be seen. Squeak sniffed the ground and looked at the paw prints. I can follow tracks too, said Squeak to himself, and then he set off. He followed the tracks around and around and around for a long way. Squeak could hear his brothers laughing. He looked up and looked around at the tracks. Squeak had followed his own tracks in a big circle. You're so funny, Squeak, laughed Bruno and Leo. The following day, Bruno and Leo were going hunting again. Wait for me, called Squeak. But this time his brothers didn't want Squeak to come along. Not this time, Squeak, said Bruno. You'll slow us down or get into trouble, said Leo. But Squeak wasn't going to miss a hunting trip. He followed his brothers a little way behind. Bruno and Leo soon disappeared down a trail through some trees. They followed the trail until they found a good place to set a trap. Clever Leo piled up some berries under a tree where a hungry squirrel would find them. Brave Bruno climbed up the tree and crept along a branch, ready to pounce. Very soon a squirrel hopped toward the berries. The trap had worked. Bruno crept farther along the branch, ready to pounce, but suddenly there was a crack. The branch came crashing down. The startled squirrel ran off as Bruno tumbled to the ground. Ouch! Roared Bruno. His tail was caught under the branch. Bruno was trapped. He couldn't move. Don't worry, Bruno, called clever Leo. I'll find a way to get you out. Squeak had just caught up with his brothers and was watching from behind a tree. Oh, my tail, Bruno moaned. Hurry up and help me out. Now, thought Leo, all I need is a vine and a heavy rock to lift the branch. But Leo didn't finish because a loud hoomeruph interrupted him. It was the sound of an elephant. Oh no, growled Bruno. We're on an elephant trail, and the elephants are heading this way. Gasped Leo. While Leo dashed about to find a piece of rope, a long line of elephants appeared at the end of the track. Squeak looked at the elephants, then looked at Bruno, trapped under the branch. The elephants were getting nearer and nearer and nearer. Leo wasn't going to make it in time. The ground began to shake as the elephants tramped closer and closer and closer. There's no time to lose, thought Squeak. He saw a gap between a branch that was just big enough for him to squeeze under. He dashed out from his hiding place and into the gap, and with more of a roar than Squeak, he haven't the branch with all his might. There's the elephants. The branch lifted just enough for Bruno to pull out his tail. Then Squeak pulled the branch away. The elephants were almost on top of him. Bruno, Squeak, and Leo leaped into the trees just as the elephants came thundering by. Wow, Squeak, that was brave, said Bruno. That was really, really clever, Squeak, said Leo. The three brothers climbed down from the trees. Did you see the way Squeak came to the rescue, said Bruno. Wait until we tell everyone how brave and clever Squeak was, said Leo. Squeak felt very, very proud. Maybe we should call you Rory from now on, said his brothers. Squeak smiled, but somehow he didn't mind being called Squeak anymore. The end. That was an awesome story on today. Squeak the Lion. I enjoyed reading you guys a live story on today. Remember, if you're not feeling well, always let someone know that you are not feeling well. And guess what? They will take really, really, really good care of you. And when you're playing with your favorite toy, make sure you are washing and sanitizing your hands at all times. Remember, germs are everywhere. Germs are everywhere. And when you're out and about with your mom, dad, nanas, or papas, make sure that you're wearing your mask. Some places, they still have it mandated that you wear your mask. At some establishment, don't take your mask off unless someone tells you to. Remember, we are still practicing safety first. I enjoyed reading you guys an awesome story on today. Have an awesome evening. To some of you, good night. Some of you, good morning. Take care. Remember, if you're not smiling on today, I hope once she sees Miss Doris smile at story time that you are smiling. Take care. Have an awesome day. See you on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Enjoy your day. Take care. See you soon.